So welcome to part 2 of the Dermeluxx Hydrodermabrasion machine. And this machine is made by the company Zemits. Zemits specializes in a lot of beauty machines, products for all your aesthetic and facial needs. And here we go, Benjamin, located in DC, Maryland, Virginia, Northern Virginia that is, and my contact information. So right here, as we've seen in the first video, before that, to purchase the items, just click on the link below. That's all of that just said. So you guys should have watched the very first video, part 1, where I break down what I'm actually painting on the client's face right now. And it's basically a softener, a disincrustation type of solution that softens up the skin so we can glide gently across the skin without causing any types of micro tears or scarring of the face or the skin and inflicting any type of damage from diamond tip microdermabrasions. Because we all know, as skincare professionals, we have come across some machines that are abrasive. I mean, very abrasive. The suction is way too hard. Sometimes it doesn't suck enough. Sometimes the machine just sucks, or the esthetician just, is horrible. But besides all that, they've made it foolproof with this machine to where even with the slightest of pressure and the type of disincrustation solution that you're using, it's easy for the skin to come up. I've seen a lot of companies use crazy stuff where the skin doesn't come up as flawless as they claim, but this actually does work. And now I'm gently painting it with the fan brush. My fan brush, I have nylon bristles. You can use silicone bristles as well, nylon or silicone. Mine are just nylon. And when you're painting it on the face, just let your client know, hey, you might feel a little slight tingle here and there, and that's just softening up the skin and the product doing its job. So working on the forehead now, going over the eyebrows. Oh yeah, yep. Make sure their eyebrows are arched or in place, because we do not want to go across any hairs that they don't want, or if they just had their eyebrows done. Hopefully they told you they just got their eyebrows done. We want to be careful. We want to make sure all the hairs are in place. So what I'm doing right here is taking off one of my tips that I used from earlier, and we're starting over with, we're going to start her with 200 grain. 200 grain is the softest grit because her skin is not super sensitive, but I would say it's borderline sensitive to normal, because there are sometimes using abrasive equipment or products against somebody's skin can turn them bright red even if they have normal skin. And as you just seen, the machine price is $3,990. So if you feel like your hydrofacial machine just isn't doing the job anymore and you need to upgrade, then go ahead and click that link below and it will guide you right to the website for Zemits so you can buy this machine. I've worked on it, or not worked on it, but I've worked on my clients now for about a couple weeks with this machine, and so far so great. No loss of suction, and the suction button on the side, it works. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, how like some hydrofacial machines, the suction, even if you calm it down all the way to the minimal suction, it's still sucking too hard, or if you turn it all the way up, it's not sucking enough. This one actually, yes, it's very variable, so where you can put it at 25 degrees or 25% suction, 45% suction, 50%, or if not 100, you can go that far. And so what I'm doing is following the lymphatic drainage methods, going outside. So you start from the middle, go out, work yourself out to the outside or the lateral side. So medial to lateral. Yep. And you're just doing these little small strokes, even getting the neck area. Oh yeah, I watch out for the décolleté, the neck area, because we all don't want that crepey skin, the turkey giblet, nothing like that. Crow's feet for the neck. So what we're doing here is holding the skin taut. But again, if you have a client or model who is youthful, even if that person is 80 years old and they have some great skin and you don't have to hold it taut, you don't have to do everything the book says in school when you have to hold 4 inches here and above here. Look, I'm just putting my hand down as an anchor and I'm using small strokes to go to the side of the skin and up the skin. I go down in some movements, but it's only for a certain section like the temples and maybe upper lip area and lower lip. But that's about it. As long as you're continuing to go upward strokes, that's fine. So here's just a close-up view. Oh yeah. Using those small strokes. We're not using long strokes or nothing fast or fancy. We're not getting creative. We are just doing what we're supposed to do, nice and gentle. Let your clients relax in the ambiance and yeah, basking in the ambiance. Basking in the ambiance. Yeah, this is their time. So here, as you can see the wand, it has a diamond tip at the bottom or at the lower end of the wand, and it's scraping, getting all the little collection of dead skin cells. And sometimes you will see a collection of dirt and debris, little balls, little hairs, little like, cat, what are the little, when the cat, coughs up the hairball. Yeah, you might have the little hairballs on the face. Well, I mean, you won't have it that bad, but hey, sometimes you'll see some stuff coming up or collecting on the diamond tips or on the client's face. Even after cleansing the face, we do have dead skin cells that accumulate, and we are getting them off of those diamond tips like sandpaper for the face, just sanding down the face. You're getting it nice and smooth and glossy and glowy and whew, Jesus. Yeah, we're going to go out tonight and have many drinks. So, a lot of fun, all that good stuff. And so, yeah, right here, upper lip. And there are some machines, like I know, we all know we're professionals. And it is abrasive on the upper lip. I don't want my upper lip done sometimes. Eyelids, upper lip, that's just a no-no for me for getting microdermabrasion or diamond tip microdermabrasion. Because for me, I need to open my mouth. I'm always talking. Like right now, I'm probably talking too much. But I don't want to be tight around that area. And if somebody keeps stroking over and over and over, and it's ripping up my skin because I'm sensitive in that area, especially my eyelids, ooh, So for this diamond tip, this is a 200 grain. It's nice and easy and gentle on the skin. If you need to pick it up, you need to pick up the pace and get off some more dead skin, then go ahead and go into the 150 grain. So the 150 grain is a mid grit to where it's like a little rougher, but some people with oily skin, like in my beard area, I want the 150 grain. And so then if you need even higher, if somebody comes in with some crazy ingrown hairs, you got all types of stuff, if you come in with that beard, I'm talking about like the Rick Ross beard or the Ron Swanson beard, or who else got a big beard, like I'm trying to think of an actor, but anyway, that manly, living outside the woods, off the grid type of beard. Yeah, the off the grid beard has a lot of ticks and spiders and all types of ingrown hairs and craziness. Might even have some ringworm up in there, but no, hopefully not. And so you need to untangle those hairs, and to do that, I would use the 200 grit. But hey, that's why we do a cleanse first, to get out all that nastiness and I don't know, little things, hopping in and out of that beard. Get a nice little cleanser so you can get all that out, and then go over with the 200 grain. You're good to go. So here is a close-up on the nose. And yes, we're just going slow. This is how gentle it is. I had to zoom in so you guys can see. Some people don't believe me, but yeah, hell, we're going close in on the client's nose area. She has given us permission. And see how gentle, and it scrapes that skin. And you can see where the old skin was, and then the new skin comes in like flawless victory. Okay, so yep, right in the little divot in the crest area to the outside. So from here, we're just gonna see how it sounds. What's the sound making? Was it too loud? What's going on? Let's hear what the machine, is doing, so you can stop hearing me yap. And then I will come in for the second part. Because remember, this is just step number 1. right, we're still in step number 1, but we're going to use the acrylic head. All I did was turn down the suction, because if you use this head is a bigger mouth. It's open. It's like that little bass fish, from Super Mario Brothers 2, the little fish that ate you all the time. You swimming in the water like bloop, 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 and all of a sudden that big fish comes out with that little open mouth and it sucks you in there. Same thing for this one. It has little grits, little teeth, but it's gentle teeth. Nothing like vampire teeth, nothing crazy, but it's a good bite. You know what I mean? So it's like a good suction. It sucks the skin, and as you can see, I'm holding the camera with one hand and using the acrylic dermabrasion tip with the other hand. So that's how gentle the suction can be. It still sucks. It sucks that skin up enough to where it can get caught into the little speed bumps or the little grits that are acrylic, and it sloughs off that dead skin without causing any type of craziness or redness or tears of the skin or irritation. So this acrylic head, the acrylic head is just a clear tip, and it glides against the skin, so it's nice and gentle, sucking up all that sweat, sebum. Those pores hold a lot of gunk, all types of, parabens. If you have something on your face that the cleanser didn't get, it's going to suck it up. So hopefully it can help with blood flow as well, with lymphatic drainage, because it's sucking up that skin like those suction cups when you go into the little, the red light district. And we all know the red light district. Well, maybe we don't, but you get the little fire cups. You see all types of, events in the red light district, but they have some people who do the fire cup in and it sucks up the skin. You feel like brand new, like, whoa, I can swim 1,000 miles now. Because you got that good blood flow. And for the face, we all have a lot of congestion. Oh yeah, it'll help right underneath those Gucci bags, right underneath the eyelids. Yeah, go to sleep. It's okay. Because now that blood flow is working the way it's supposed to. The melatonin levels, all that good stuff is working properly now in your nose and face. Oh, we can have a good dream. So yeah, the acrylic tips are nice and soft for those clients who have sensitive skin. So if you also have somebody with acne, I would use this head over the diamond tip, because we all know going around areas that have bumps, it is annoying, but sometimes you have to use it because to slough off that dead skin so that bump can pop a little bit easier, or you can get that sebum out of there for extractions, because yes, you can still do dermaplaning, well, not dermaplaning, good grief. You can still do the diamond tip microdermabrasion over bumps. You're just going super slow, gentle, working around them, and you can go on top of them with this acrylic head, especially for this tip right here. This is the smaller tip. If you have any congestion, right, you did a little twisty turny, that's right, and you wiggle them out. So she doesn't have any acne. She's born with or blessed with great skin. I mean, good grief. We all want this type of skin. But if you have a bump or two, this is what you would do. You go right over that bump, twisty turny, and suck it out. That's right, in a good way. Well, okay. So yeah, right underneath the eyelid is nice and gentle. Let's listen. That's right, we're getting all underneath the eyelid and the upper eyelid, getting all that nonsense underneath, all the little collection of acne, little milia bumps. Some people got the little milia bumps underneath the eye. This is a good way to suck those things out sometimes. Not all the time, because some of those milia bumps have been there for years. You may have to get lancet or some sort of chemical peel or laser to get those out. But if we get to them early, we can suck it all out. So look right here. Yep, get all in between the crevice, right where the coal is. You got that sleep in your eye. You had that great sleep, or like that night y'all were doing something and you're like, woof. You get that little sand, that little stardust in the eye. Get it out of there. All the collection of nonsense underneath the nose, the acne that's trying to pop Or, well, what if it's not trying to pop? That's why you need some sort of suction so it can get popped. And all underneath the skin, you know, you can hear them screaming right now, like, help me. Yeah, and nope, you gotta go. Eviction. Yeah, they gotta get up out of here. So see the little collection of water? That's the skin being pulled up and sucked out. So when you hear the little voices like, help me, no, you got to go. Yes, get all in between the glabella area, that little corrugator muscles in between. Oh yeah. So if somebody has RBF and all that good stuff, yep, we're gonna solve that problem right here. And you know, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next treatment, which is step number 2, the oxygen facial. But before that, guess what? Let's take that product off. You can leave the product on if you want to, but hey, we're using our aesthetic protocol for taking off any type of product after every step is taking off that product so you can allow the next product to go into the skin and infuse and get all up into the skin and help out and nourish the skin. Oh yeah, see, look at that double tap. Yeah, see that? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, double tap, get it. Yep. So yes, we are cleansing the face, but let's be quiet and let's watch.